Hello YouTube, this is Gun Crazy 81 again. I'm just going to make a video tonight about the last 3 weeks that I've had. I know in one of my previous videos I did mention something about that I was going to let everybody know what's going on, and just want to let everybody know what I did. So about 3 weeks ago I moved out of my house that I was living in, and I had to be out of there by the first of this month of June. And so I went to go stay with my buddy's house because our apartment wasn't ready. So I stayed with him for a couple weeks, which wasn't too bad, but I had we were staying in his basement and it was open. There was no rooms or anything, so me and my brother really didn't have any privacy. We just kind of was out in the open, which wasn't a big deal. I didn't mind it too bad, but well, when I was at my buddy's house, my sister-in-law told me that her brakes were going out and she wanted me to fix them because I work on cars as well. I'm also a car guy. So I was doing some of her brakes, and I had the brake caliper come up and bash me in the head. I'll try to show you right there. Cut me pretty bad. Almost knocked myself. I saw stars for a couple minutes. I was feeling really dizzy, and my face was, whole face was just dripping with blood. Lucky enough, I didn't have to go to the hospital, and I didn't have any further complications. Just had a little headache for a little while, but it's getting better. Still a little tender. I whacked it pretty damn hard. Friend hell didn't feel very good. And I also I own a 1975 GMC pickup truck. That's my daily driver, and that's going to be one of my hot rod projects that I have going on. And I'll go into more detail about that, and I'll show you guys some of the stuff that I'm working on with that. But on my way home from work, from my buddy's house, something was going on with my drive line, and it was my truck was not going very well. So I got it home, and me and my friend looked at it, and one of the U-bolts, or the U-joints, broke on it. So I ended up taking the whole drive, I have two drive lines on it because it's four-wheel drive, so I took both drive lines off, rebuilt both drive lines, new U-joints, and got them all greased up. And then one of the parts that I had on there, which went up to the front end, it actually broke when I was putting it in. So I was driving around town, going to junkyard to try to find the part. I probably spent 4 or 5 hours in the junkyard. And this was on a day where it was about 90 degrees out, and you can only imagine being in a junkyard when it's 90 degrees out and having a bunch of metal radiating off of you. I have to say, it was pretty hot. But I finally did find the part that I was looking for. It was the right one, so got that put in, and everything was good for about 2 days. Then I was driving home again, and my front driver's side wheel bearing went out. Or sorry, my passenger side wheel bearing went out. And I didn't realize that it was bad. It was just making some squealing noises, so I jacked it up and shook it down, and it was about 4 inches of play up and down. So I was kind of shaking it like that, and it was pretty bad. I didn't realize what damage I did to it until I actually took it off and got into it. So when I took the tire off and I grabbed a hold of the hub, and it was so hot that it burnt my hands. So I got some water and I put it on there, and it was so hot that it actually sizzled the water. It pretty much damaged my whole hub. It basically what it did was it got so hot that it welded itself together. Um, and me and my buddy were always working on cars together, and we spent hours and hours trying to get it apart, and it wasn't budging. No matter what we did to it, we banged on it, beat on it, pried on it. Um, so what we ended up having to do was get an angle grinder and cut the hub up. Basically, we mauled it with the angle grinder with the cutoff wheel, and we just had to cut the whole axle off. It was a complete nightmare. Can only imagine. I was up till 1 o'clock in the morning working on it, and I was pretty tired. I had to work the next day. I usually go in at 7 where I work at, and wake up at 5. So I got 4 hours of sleep that night, and I was pretty tired. So that was about 4 days ago, and then right after that we had our move into our apartment, so I didn't have my truck to move. So I had my friend let me borrow his truck for a couple days until we tracked down the parts we needed for my truck. And actually today there was an ad on Craigslist for a whole complete axle set, locking hub, manual locking hubs, so we went down there, picked it up. I paid $150 for it, and I actually we started around 2 o'clock, and it's about 11 o'clock, and I just got done and just got out of the shower. What I had to do was take that apart. Had to get new wheel bearings, new seals, got all that packed up, got grease in it, got them put all back together, and it seems to be doing pretty good. Got a lot of new parts in it now, and granted, this is stuff that I've never done. I've never done any of this before, so this was a learning experience for me. My friend was going to help me, but he had a birthday party to go to, and he's leaving tomorrow to go to New York to help his mom. They're trying to sell a house up there, and they need to put a new roof on it. So he's going to be going down there tomorrow. But anyways, he wasn't available to help me today, so like I said before, I've never done anything like this. This is completely new to me. But I just took my time, and I got it all done. Got everything put back together, and I drove it home tonight, and did pretty good. So I really feel pretty confident, and I'm really proud of myself for actually doing something that I've never even done or never even seen done. Same thing with my driveline, my U-joints. I never did that either. That was the first time doing it. I just took my time at it, got it put together, and so this is a little lesson for everybody watching that pay attention to your car. If it's making noise, look at it. I didn't look at it right away. I kind of put it off. I just thought it was the brakes. So if you notice your car is making some weird noise, just have it looked at, take a look at it, because it was so bad that my wheel could have actually come off, and that would not have been good. So yeah, just take care of your cars, and if you guys have any older cars, just make sure everything's good on it, because unless you know how to do what I did tonight, trust me, you don't want to do it. It's not fun. I'm completely beat right now, but I thought I'd make this video for you guys, because I told you guys a couple of videos ago that I was going to let you guys know what's going on. So everything's fixed for now. I'll make another video about my truck and everything, and what I plan on doing to it, and what it's going to be, and I'll take you for a little tour of it. But it's kind of beat up right now. It's got some rust on it, but it's a project, and really gonna be nice when they get it done with it. So I'm pretty pumped up about that. So I think I'm gonna cut this video off here. I appreciate you guys watching, taking the time with me tonight. And hey, if you guys like this video, please press the like button. If you have any comments, give me some comments. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to my channel. So that's basically all I have tonight, guys. I'm going to be making another video here in a couple days or so. I just got some stuff to do tomorrow. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Talk to you later. Good night.